So the other day I worked on my first dental extraction. I didn't really do any of the heavy lifting because I'm a second year dental student, so I'm basically a maid for all the upperclassmen. But I come in and my vertical buddy is like, yo, we got an old man with a rotten tooth, you down? And I'm like, heck yeah, I'm down. You know I love ripping some tooth. So then my vertical buddy's like, I'm on like 3 hours of sleep, so I'm a little snappy. So that's the first layer of stress that is added on. Now the second layer of stress was the assistant that was working in the dental school is the patient's daughter. So she's like, you better take care of him or else I will kill you. So I'm like, oh shoot, that's the second layer of stress. Then my vertical buddy tells the patient, yeah, if anything goes wrong, just punch him in the face, referring to me. So I'm like, oh shoot, I can't mess this up because this will be a bad day for me. Now I'm trying to work on my conversation skills. So I get talking to the patient, the super nice old guy, and I'm like, hey there, sir. What do you do in your free time? You still working or anything? And he's like, what the hell? I've been retired for 27 years. So I just stood there in silence. So we get into surgery and I'm confident. I've assisted in extractions, and I've done some dental procedures. So I'm good. We chillin'. But with most extractions I'd seen, you pretty much poke an instrument around the tooth and you can pull it right out. But with this one, we started slicing this man's mouth open, blood squirting everywhere. And my vertical buddy's like, yep. Oh, yep. This is a bad case. He's got a dilacerated root. And then I am just like, dilacerated root. And he's like, yep, looks like we're going to have to blend this boy like a tropical smoothie. And I'm already getting a little queasy at this point. Usually blood doesn't bother me, but we're just cutting this man's gums to shreds with the scalpel. So it's a little bit getting me going. And at this point, I think a small amount of my spicy chicken Thai salad came up my esophagus. But I'm strong and I forced that vomit right back down. So that was the first wave of extreme nausea. But basically, when you have a dilacerated root, you have to cut the tooth into pieces so that you can get it out. If you've ever seen someone like chop the top off of a watermelon and then blend the inside and then just dump all the insides out, that's kind of like what we're doing here. We're just using a drill and it's a tooth instead. So I'm already getting super lightheaded from all the blood squirting everywhere. And then I'm doing suction and I accidentally poke the gauze into the drill, and the drill just totally wrecks the gauze, goes flying everywhere. My heart stops, my life flashes before my eyes. I brace for the inevitable blow of death. And my vertical buddy's like, it's fine, we're good. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And so finally we rip out all the little chunks of this tooth. And I'm about to go down. I'm drenched in sweat from my sympathetic nervous system activation. And I'm about to invert my stomach and my spicy Thai chicken salad into this old man's mouth. But I pulled through and I lived to tell the tale. And at the end, I'm like, I'm sorry for slipping all over the place. I just felt like horrible. I was about to throw up the whole time. My vertical buddy's like, oh boy, it gets so much worse. I gotta run to my next appointment. Bye.